Now, one of the hardest things I had to learn how to do as a Thunderbird pilot was learn to fly like a Thunderbird pilot. For those of you who've been to the air shows, Thunderbirds are the awesome Blue Angels. As the pilots are walking out to the jet, the narrators will always say, "Watch now as your Thunderbird pilots prepare to fly the same maneuvers as your frontline fighter pilots out around the world." I do not know why they say that, because it is a lie, all right? We do not fly like this in the regular Air Force, right? There's a reason we have an intense 3-month-long training program. There's a whole different level of skill and a whole different type of risk, if you will, when you're flying in an air show. There's a reason that training program is crawl to walk to run. And like most training programs, it starts out really easy. And then as that training program moves on, the syllabus moves on, it gets harder and harder. So when we started out in training, things were going really well for me. Remember, I'm at the height of my career, the height of my skill set, one of only 6 pilots in the whole Air Force. Every single certification and qualification you could have as a frontline fighter pilot. We start that training syllabus on the easy stuff, the diamond formation on the left. I loved flying in that diamond formation. And during training, anytime we tried to learn a new maneuver from the diamond formation, I'd try it 10, 11, 12 times. The light bulb would go on, boom, I would figure out that new maneuver from diamond, and we would move on with the training syllabus, right? And we got to get through the syllabus. We have a graduation date, right? Because we have air shows we need to get to that are on the calendar, so there's a finite amount of time. And I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And then the syllabus moves on, and it gets harder and harder, and I finally meet my nemesis at month 2, the formation on the right. Check it out. I'll let you look at it. I don't even like looking at the picture today, all right? Ugh. That's called trail formation. All right? I never liked trail formation. I never got comfortable at trail formation. I never enjoyed trail formation. All right? Take a look at the screen. There's 4 jets there. Do you see all 4 jets? They're stacked vertically on top of each other. I am 3rd down from the top. Countdown 1, 2, 3. I'm the only person that doesn't have an out. I'm in the middle of the sandwich. I got 2 jets above me. The closest is 3 feet from the top of my canopy. I got a 4th jet underneath me, 3 feet underneath me, who I cannot see, who's 100% dependent on me for his safety. Talk about trust and vulnerability, right? One of the reasons I really didn't enjoy flying in the trail formation is as the planes are stacked vertically on top of each other, all it takes is one pilot, just one, letting off by 0.1 the force of gravity, and that entire formation can accordion and collapse on itself. It is my opinion that that's the formation where the Thunderbirds accept the highest level of risk, and the Blue Angels, all right? And there was a specific maneuver I was trying to learn called the trail to diamond roll. The trail to diamond roll is exactly like it sounds. You've all seen Top Gun 2 Maverick, so you're all fighter pilots. I know everyone is a fighter pilot these days, but let's talk about the trail. We're gonna be trail to diamond roll. We're gonna be in trail. We're all gonna roll to the left. We're gonna end up in the diamond formation. What you need to know is out of sheer aerodynamics alone, it is the single hardest maneuver for the number 3 position to fly. Out of sheer aerodynamics, I have to power up more, roll more, and pull more than anybody else in order to make it happen. In fact, it is so complicated, so high risk, so difficult to do that as of last year, the Thunderbirds no longer fly this maneuver. So this is a little bit of a throwback video here, okay? Now, here I am at the height of my career, the height of my skill set, one of only 6 pilots in the whole Air Force, 2 months into this training program, trying to learn the trail to diamond roll, and I can't figure it out. We tried it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 60 times, 80 times, 100 times. I couldn't figure it out. To top it off, everybody else on the team had it figured out. How is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? How come everybody else has it figured out and I can't figure it out? I am the anchor. I am the failure. I am the one holding the entire team back from moving on with this training syllabus. And don't think I couldn't see the headlines, yeah? First woman Thunderbird pilot fails out of training. Yeah? Oh, I felt that pressure too, my friends. And we would try this maneuver over and over and over again, and no matter how many times we tried it, I couldn't figure it out. It was frustrating. It was hard for my ego, right? My pride was taking a hit. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm gonna show you a quick video of me screwing it up because people like to watch people flail, right? So here we are, all right? This is training season. I am 3rd down from the top. We are not at 3-foot spacing. 3-foot spacing is the standard of excellence. We are at 8-foot spacing. Why are we at 8-foot spacing? Because I can't figure it out, right? What you're gonna see when I hit play here is we're all gonna roll to the left, and about halfway through the roll, I am gonna fly away from the formation and do my own air show, okay? I'm gonna get 24 to 30 feet away, or 8 to 10 times out of position, 8 to 10 times outside of the wingman contract, outside of the standard. So here's me failing and flailing. I hope you enjoy it. I know people are thinking, Nicole, that looked pretty good to me, right? Yeah. Here's the thing, with the right eye, and I think for those that were watching, like, that was terrible. It was a D plus C minus effort. I knew it, everybody else knew it. Super frustrating day. We go into debrief, where the team debriefs, and the team looked at me, they said, Nicole, we cannot waste any more time on this maneuver. We have to move on with the training syllabus. We have a graduation date. Therefore, we have decided we will fly this maneuver at 8 feet instead of 3 feet. Ugh. Right? That's like a dagger to the heart. 3 feet is the standard of excellence. Everyone else was flying it at 3 feet. What is wrong with me? And I knew in that moment that I was not going to be able to mentally, get past this block. And in that moment, I remember taking a deep breath with a knot in my stomach, the voice in my head saying, don't do it. And I said the 3 hardest words of my career to 5 of the most extraordinary pilots and human beings I've ever met. I took a deep breath and I said, I need help. That's it. I need help. Man, that is hard to do. What is it about those 3 words that strike fear in all of us? What is it about those 3 words that are so hard to get out of our mouth? What is it that makes us feel weak, or that we're not a team player, that we're not up to snuff just by asking for help, even at the most elite levels? The beautiful thing is after I said that, it was like a giant red flag to my teammates, like, dang, Nicole said the H word, right? Like, we need to stop. And they did. They came in on the weekends to fly for me. And for the next 2 days, we did that maneuver over and over and over again, hundreds of times, until I got it right. Because it was the right thing to do by me as a teammate, it was the right thing to do by our wingman contract, and importantly, my friends, it was the right thing to do by our customer and client who had an expectation of 3 feet of excellence. I need help. And I'm happy to say that 2 days later, I finally have it figured out. I'm going to show you a clip of that. If you look on the screen, you can see the reflection of my helmet in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. There are 2 aircraft above me. Do you see both aircraft? Yeah? The closest is now 3 feet from the top of your canopy. Don't you forget, you got a 4th aircraft 3 feet underneath you that you cannot see, who's 100% dependent on you for his safety. Now, one of the reasons I really didn't enjoy or ever become comfortable with this maneuver is what I'm about to show you. If you look at my hands, we're stacked in trail. And because you're all fighter pilots, right? When we start to roll, you're going to see the aircraft above you slide down and to the left. And at that instant, our wingtips would cross at about 12 to 18 inches apart. So here's me getting it right. I hope you enjoy it. It felt good to get it right. But if I'm being vulnerable, what really felt better? What felt better was that my teammates stopped and they helped me. Not from a place of judgment or shame, but from a place of caring and compassion and shared commitment to what we're trying to do. Right? The lesson here is really simple for you and me, man. You are never too good, too high up, too qualified, too experienced, too proud to ask for help when you need it. And it's never beneath any of us to offer help. Never from a place of judgment or shame, but always from a place of caring and compassion and shared commitment.